And now for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verses 11 to 13.
Austin just signed the contract to rent his very first apartment.
This is gonna be so awesome!
He was going to live on his own and work super hard all summer to earn money for college. In fact, he just started a new job with a company called the Techie Tribe. He explained it to his friend George as they lugged heavy boxes up the stairs to his new place.
I get to drive all over and help people with their sound systems and home theaters and stuff. Cool, man.
Austin fumbled for his keys and opened the door to his new home. The one main room was even smaller than Austin remembered it. He and George dropped their boxes and looked around.
It's great, right? You've got like camo walls. I think they're green. The brown just shows where the paint's peeling. What's that buzzing? The fridge, maybe? It's really...
A wave of car exhaust poured through the open window. Austin hurried over to the window. He tugged hard on the frame. It didn't budge.
I'll just shut that... I think it's stuck open. Probably how the mice got in. Mice?
George pointed to a trail of mouse droppings in the corner.
Yuck!
Austin tried his best to clean up as they brought in the rest of his stuff. He even put a leafy green plant from his grandmother on the windowsill.
Kinda homey. Sort of. Oh, look, it's work calling. Austin here.
The Techie Tribe sent Austin on his very first job to fix a built-in sound system for the Lehmans. As he turned into their neighborhood, his eyes widened.
Wow.
All the homes were huge with broad green lawns. He pulled up to number 210 and knocked on the door.
Come right on back and take a look. We tried to fix it, but we just keep getting all those wires tangled.
Austin followed Mrs. Lehman through the house. She threw open the patio doors to reveal a beautiful swimming pool with 3 diving boards.
Whoa.
We can't get music to play out here for our pool parties. Austin gaped at the clear, deep water. It would be amazing to walk out the back door and dip into his own pool anytime he wanted.
Austin?
Austin.
I'll get right on it.
Though the Lehmans had made a mess of their system, Austin was able to untangle it. Even before he finished, he received his next call from Techie Tribe.
A home theater system? I'm on it.
This time, Austin's client, Wesley Rhymes, lived downtown in a luxury high-rise building. He rode the elevator to the 17th floor. He couldn't help gawking at the high ceilings and shiny fixtures. The most amazing part was Wesley's theater room. The movie screen took up the entire wall and the seats were deep and cushy.
You've even got your own popcorn machine.
As Austin finished reconnecting Wesley's projector, he received another call for a job outside the city.
I've got just enough time to go home for dinner first.
Already worn out, Austin trudged up the stairs and opened the door to his apartment. The room looked even tinier than before.
Home? Not so sweet home.
Rain spattered through the jammed open window and the fridge buzzed loudly as Austin made himself a sandwich.
This place is a dump. I can't live here.
He tried not to think about private pools and huge movie screens as he slammed the door, headed for his last call of the day at a mountain lodge up in the hills. An elderly gentleman, Mr. Perry, opened the door.
Hello, young man. My grandchildren want me to have faster interwebs, and this routing thing isn't working.
You probably need a new router.
Austin stared through Mr. Perry's tall front windows at a view that stretched for miles.
Sure wish I had a place like this.
When I started out, me and my wife Sadie lived in a tiny little shack that didn't even have a bathroom, just an outhouse.
Really?
Yep, that's when Sadie made this.
Mr. Perry pointed out a framed cross-stitch motto on the wall. Austin stepped closer to read it.
I've learned the secret of being content no matter what happens. I am content whether I have more than enough or not enough. I can do all this by the power of Christ. He gives me strength.
Straight out of the book of Philippians.
Austin nodded. His head had been so full of what he didn't have all day that there was room for nothing else.
What's your place like?
Austin's mind flooded with images of peeling paint and pesky mice. But his apartment did have a roof and running water. Yeah, it was home.
It's got this window that's stuck open, so the rain waters my plants, and the fridge hums so loud I know it's working hard to keep my food fresh. And I've got mice that might make good company.
Sounds like you know how to be happy with what you've got, young man.
I'm working on it. I think I'm gonna leave some cheese out for those mice.
Or you could get a cat. Now, what about my route thing?
Your router? You know what? I think we can make the old one work just fine.
Austin got to work on fixing Mr. Perry's router. He was thankful to God for giving him a chance to see what he already had with new eyes.